Hello, everybody! I'd say welcome back to OneShot, but I seem to be having a little trouble getting OBS to capture it. Hold on a sec, let me... Um... Happy New Year. Okay, there's the sound. Now, I think if I just do this... Oh, I thought there was gonna be more dialogue than that. Uh, okay, that went very poorly. Okay, so yeah, this game has a built-in April Fool's thing. It turns Nico's face into that little post-it note that I have on my Twitter profile, and it also turns all of Nico's talk sounds into cat sounds. Let me see if I can get it to activate a little more. Let's go find vines I'm gonna talk to. That's a lot of vines. Wow, that's a lot of vines. Looks like parts of the ground is missing. Wonder if it's safe to walk across these vines. One way to find out, I guess. They're safe. Okay. But since this is, since I've said this, as I've said like 10 times already, since this is one of my favorite games and I kind of don't want to ruin the emotional impact with this goofiness, we're gonna go ahead and close out again. And we're gonna do some time traveling. Because like I said, this is an automatic, just an automatic little April Fool's thing that the devs put in. Alright, here we go. It is officially March 31st. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And now all that Nico has to say whenever we close the game is just that. Yes, many cat. Nico is cat. Alright, so that little gap aside, hello everybody and welcome back to OneShot. Last time was a heck of a doozy. We returned the sun to the tower, and then we got a second chance. And now we're trying to make things right. For everyone. So, let's see just what we can do. I have lost communication with the Guardian outside the city gate. The big robot, right? Please help me check on them. I cannot leave my station. Alright. Okay, let's find the Guardian. I'm afraid that, yep, that's what I thought. Isn't that the city gate? It's covered in squares. Please do not approach. The gate is closed until further notice. No, it's not covered in squares. Oh. I just realized apparently changing my computer time cleared out my chat log. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. How's everyone doing tonight, by the way? There's squares all over the big robot. Ah. That is outside my capacity for help. You may proceed to the deeper ruins. Alright. Alex, I'm sending you hugs. Let's see. I have no idea where we're going. Ah, more squares. Well, we're not going that way. What's up? The opposite of down. Heyo, more squares. Yeesh. Things have gotten pretty bad around here. Calamus? Alula? Are you guys okay? Hello, person. 2 children reside near here. Pathway is blocked. By blocks! Wait a minute. I remember something about this. Never knew it'd be so easy. Ow, my foot, ow! Oh, poor Nico. Oh, the door. I knew we'd lose our home eventually, but I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon. Oh, jeez. Are you guys okay? Oh, my stars. You're the savior. Um, uh, uh, it's an honor to meet you. Yes, I'd invite you inside, but as you can see, our home is... It's got squares in it! Yes, Alula, thank you. It's getting everywhere now, isn't it? I know, Alula and Calamus have such good designs. I love them. I love the people of the Glen. Squares? They're way more than before. Even the gate to the refuge is destroyed now. That didn't happen last time. Last time? Nothing. Almost let that slip, Rebecca. Guess I should introduce myself again. My name is Nico. Nico. Oh gosh, would it not be rude to call you by name? No worries, Calamus. How did you know my name? Not again. The Messiah just knows these things, Calamus. Right? Yes, of course. You. You were saying about the gate. Oh, right. Looks like I can't get in the city through the old gate anymore. Do either of you know another way to get in? I heard there's some sort of hidden passage around here somewhere. Oh, the passage to the burial grounds. That's the one. Oh, but I'm not sure if that'll be of any use here. It's been flooded for a long time, and there's no boat. Not to mention the burial grounds itself is pretty far from the city. That's okay, I'd still like to see it. It's the only lead we have. Alright, in that case, please follow us. Super quick, I'm gonna go check back here, make sure I didn't miss anything. Sorry guys, I'll be right back, I'm just checking for squares. Maze! Savior. You're here to see me? What happened to you? Vaughn. I need to concentrate. The islands will collapse if I don't do something. That's why the vines. They're making the vines grow. Is that why there are vines everywhere? Are you trying to hold the land together? Powers. The best I could do. Yes. That's... Should I leave the sun here for you? I know you wanted to see it. Tempting. But I mustn't. The sun brings me comfort, but stress is good. For this, fear is good. Makes me strong. Vines grow faster. But I'm at ease. The vines might retreat. They're all in danger, Savior. The villagers, the children. Their final hours mustn't go to waste. The people deserve to live, even if just for another day. Do not worry. I'm fine. Thank you, Maze. Let's hurry. Faster we fix this, the less people have to struggle. At least the courtyard is unaffected for now. We usually go to the burial grounds through our friend, but he hasn't been here in forever. Normally the courtyard would be where we meet up. I hope he comes back soon. Let's see, nothing else over here. A lot of black clover's growing over here. The ball! That's mine! It doesn't bounce around as much as it used to, though. got stuck on the floor. And we see someone else. Nico! Nico, what's wrong? You looked like you were about to faint. It's not the first time it's happened. Oh? Earlier I was in the Barrens and I saw something like this too. It was like a dream, but only for a split second. Sounds like a vision. Like something a prophet would see. I guess? The robot lady I was with earlier had a fancy word for it though. Wait. Let me check something. Yup. Oh! I was right! Huh? When I had the vision back at the Barrens, the book started glowing too. I wanted to see if I could get it to happen again, and... Where did you get that? Oh, I had it with me when I woke up in this world. It looks like one of our friends' books. Except it's glowy. That's what the lady said too. Rebecca, let's see if we can do anything with the journal in this room. First, let's take a peek. Indeed. This one's actually a lot easier. Luckily we have this clover to mark the way regardless. So, we open it here. Whoa! How did that boat get there? Okay, I'm pretty sure it has to do with this journal now. The exact same thing happened back at the Barrens. Seriously? The journal was glowing, so I wanted to take a closer look at it. Then I found a page that looks like a drawing of the room we were in, and then a minecart showed up. What? What? That sounds freaky. No, it doesn't! Rebecca must have done something. Still. Hey, we have a boat now. We can go to the burial grounds and visit Mom again. But, come on, Calamus. Nico and Rebecca are with us. Well, if Rebecca made the boat appear, it should be safe. What do you think, Rebecca? I think we should go for it. Here we go! Come on, Alula. Let's go pay our respects. Okay. I love them too. Protect the children at all costs. It's a gravestone. It looks like we can't actually read any of the writing on these. Some of these are quite long. This is her grave. Ah. It's been years, but it's still hard, you know? Alula, wanna help me look for some flowers for Mom later? Yes! Mom, you're not gonna believe what happened today! We met the Messiah and... Hi, Nico! Hi! Love them so much. I would adopt them if I had any idea on how to take care of children, but I do not. Let's see. Pardon me, gasped so hard I managed to cough. There you go. There's how you feign illness. You just inhale too hard and then you start coughing. I'm good. I'm good. It's you! My name is Nico. Ah, nice finally meeting you. No, wait. It's a pleasure to be of acquaintance, at least, Nico. My name is Cedric. Oh! I'm supposed to be looking for you, too! I'm aware. Prototype contacted me earlier saying that you'd be on your way to the city. He did? He sent me a message after his memories were restored. Oh. He told me to wait in the city, but I thought it'd be faster for me to pick you guys up. Turns out, that was a terrible idea. Pick us up? Wait, you can fly that plane? What is a plane? That thing behind you! Oh, you mean the flying machine? They're called planes in my world. Oh. Cedric the Entertainer. I did not realize they existed in other worlds. Wait, are you the friend that Calamus and Lula was talking about then? Is this the same flying machine they were talking about? I don't know anyone named Calamus or Lula. I think they're meant to be friends with my father. In previous iterations of Your father? He was the original owner of the flying machine. It's one of his greatest inventions, actually. Your dad invented planes? Flying machine. It's cool either way! Thanks. But to answer your earlier question, I am proficient in operating the machine. But something weird happened to the engine while I was in the air earlier. I had to make an emergency landing on this tiny island before I crashed into the city wall. You almost crashed? That's terrible! It was not pleasant, I will admit. I wonder if the engine problem has to do with the square particle disruptions. I checked, but there isn't any of that square stuff inside the machine itself. But I noticed some islands in the Glen are really messed up now. They are. Guess I should have listened to Proto in the first place. Say, where is he? He said he was coming with you. Is he still back at the main islands? Oh. Actually, back at the Barrens, there was a cave-in, and then a bunch of squares. He and the robot lady, neither of them made it out. No! He did give me this, though. The disc he pulled from his head. Oh! Oh, thank goodness. He gave you his main drive. As long as I have this, I should be able to bring him back. Really? It's gonna be hard, but yes. You need all three of us for the big door. But first things first, we need to find a way to go to the city. Right. The city gate is kinda kaput now. If this machine was working, we could just fly right in there. I've isolated the issue with the machine, but I can't repair it with the stuff I have on hand. Oh, what's wrong with it? The battery in the engine is dead, and the engine has some gears that need to be replaced. Do you think you'll be able to fix it if Rebecca and I help you find those things? Maybe. The problem is, the Glen isn't exactly a very high-tech area. I'm not sure if you'll be able to find anything so specialized here. We'll try anyway. Can't really do anything else right now. So, let's see. We need some gears and a battery. I'll just... hold on. Oh, no. Nothing important. I thought I got a message. It's a fire. It's blue. It's a plane! Flying machine. Right. Looks like a piece from this plane. Flying machine! Sorry, I forgot. What parts do we need to find again? Battery for the engine and a few gears to replace the broken ones. If you can find me the parts I need, I should be able to get this machine off the ground again. So we need a battery and some gears. Where in the heckaroni are we gonna find those? I wonder if these two might know anything. Oh, children! Hey, do you know where I could find a battery? Good question. We don't really use electricity in the Glen. Ah. Oh, but there are robots at the research station. If there's a battery anywhere, they'd know where it is. Gotcha, thanks. Do you know where I can find some gears? Gears? What's that? It's like a metal circle thing with teeth. A circle with teeth? That sounds so silly. Like something a magpie would have, or like something Magpie would have. Magpie? You know, the trader guy. He collects all kinds of funny stuff. I mean, he even keeps around broken glass and junk. Oh yeah! I think I know who you're talking about. He's such a weirdo. Magpie. That's their name. Sorry guys, I'll be right back. So we're gonna want to go to the research station and we're gonna want to visit Magpie. I imagine they'll want us to trade. Hopefully something we have here is good enough. What's in here? Oh yeah, it's the bed. Oh, we can have Nico take a nap here. I didn't realize that. Yeah. Go ahead and take a little nap, Nico. You seem tired. No dream this time. Nico just kind of wakes up and gets out of bed. Interesting. I guess that's just kind of like a save point, and the bridge is broken. Oh, that ain't good. Let's see. How am I gonna fix this? There's really nothing I could use to fix a bridge in here. I wonder... Maybe. It could be either of those things, really. I don't want to do this, but this might be our only choice. Hello. I, have something to ask of you. Yes? It looks like most of the bridges around the Glen are broken, and that's right, the bridges. You need to cross them on your pilgrimage. Would you like me to fix them? Yeah! Is it possible? Difficult. Bridges are in very specific locations over water. You need to find the right points. Vines must be very strong, too. An undertaking. But possible. I intend to use the last of my strength. Please stand back. What happened? Are you okay? Are you... Thank you, Maze. Thank you for everything. I swear I will fix this. Let's go, Nico. Joe, I think you got a couple of your words mixed up there. Have a good... Oh, I didn't know there was a lurk function. I don't know what that does, actually. Yeah, the world's fallen apart pretty rapidly. But, yeah, I didn't know that there was a lurk thingy. Thanks for coming, Nordy. Have fun tonight. Someone's gonna have to tell me how to set up that lurk thing later, because I have no idea. Alright, research station. Research. Can we get into the village? I know there's... I mean, I have Nightbot, but ooh. The bridge to the forest was just restored. The village evacuees should be able to find better fishing spots here. Plant Spirit is really looking out for us, isn't she? Yeah. Yeah, she really is. Land fragmentation is happening faster and faster now. But it looks like the vines are slowing it down. Ram! My mommy's making food for everyone. I want to help her catch fish, but I'm not a grown-up yet. We won't last long now, will we? The sun can't fix the squares. The sun can't restore the land. Vines are everywhere! The plant lady must be protecting us! Yeah. Are you okay? I want to go back home! What a day. Yeah, really. Nothing's biting. Missed you, demon sheep. Our village was ransacked by the squares not long ago. Most of us made it out alive, but we can't really go back anymore. Oh. Squares are bad news, man. Because. Looks like the glen is deteriorating faster than ever now. Oh, hello, Messiah. Would you like some stew? I made enough to feed a whole village. Literally. It's okay, thanks. I think that's everything here, so... Oh, you're the trader guy. Sure am. You here to trade? Because if you are, then I got bad news for you. A lot of my stuff is back in my cart, which was sadly abandoned when I was running for my life. So my collection is very limited right now. Managed to grab some of my favorite things before I left, though. Oh, do you have anything like gears? Gears? Like the metal spinny things? I don't think I have anything like that. Wait, I do have this box thing that you can wind up and play a song. That's a music box. Yeah, but there's lots of little metal bits in there. Oh, that might work. But I'm not sure if I want to trade it away. It's one of my favorite things. Aww. Oh, what am I saying? You're the savior! Things have been getting bad around here lately. If I don't help you, I might not even be around much longer. You need this to save the world, right? Take it. Oh, thank you! By the way, if you ever see a big guy with goggles and a cool helmet, tell him the trader in the glen said hi. Also ask if he has any more music boxes for trading. Will do! Alright, we got ourselves a music box. We might be able to use that. Hopefully. Now, to the research station. Which should be... not this way. That leads to nothing. No, this is the ruins. Why am I so bad at navigating, you guys? Guys, help, I'm the worst god ever. I don't know where anything is. Okay, that can take us... Oh, duh, that's right across here. I need to open my eyeballs. Some vines just grow around this bridge, almost as if it was an intentional repair effort. Yeah. Hello, person. The research station is currently experiencing some technical difficulties. I can tell. Even the bridge on the way here was... Are you sent here by Dr. Silverpoint? No? Oh, carry on then. By the way, do you know where I could find a battery for a flying machine? I do not. Alright. Do you know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? Have you checked the power room? Anomalies are increasing. Do you know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? I have a battery integrated into my system. It cannot be used to power other things. Ah. But you happen to know where I can find a battery for a flying machine. What is a flying machine? Never mind. Hello, person. This is the main generator of the Glen. Hello. Would you happen to know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? It's kind of an emergency. I do not know what a flying machine is, but any sort of large machinery would require a high-capacity power cell. For example, the generator in this room utilizes such a device. Oh, right. I almost forgot. We had to fix the battery for this thing in the Barrens, didn't we, Rebecca? If this is an emergency for living beings, you can use the battery from the generator. Oh! Wait, but if we take the battery here, all you guys would lose power, wouldn't you? Maybe Rebecca and I should go find another one. Negative. This is the only battery in the Glen powerful enough to be used as a standalone unit. If it is a dire situation, then do what you must. Oh. Do what you must. I guess we have no choice but to take this, Rebecca. Depowered it. Robot without power. Let's make this fast. Let's make this fast so we can return this and, you know. Get these poor guys their power back. Luckily, the rest of the Glen doesn't seem to use much, electricity. Robot without power. Hopefully this is gonna be enough. It is quite the long trek back here, though, let me tell ya. Good thing our boat can somehow sprint. Oh wait, we need to go down here. We found a battery. Oh, nice! I honestly wasn't expecting it. It's from the generator on one of the islands. The research station? Yeah. It was powering all the robots there. I felt bad for taking it. We can always just give it back later. Alright. We still need a few gears to put this engine back together. Please do what you must to find some. We found a music box! It should have gears in it, right? I assume so, but this looks like one of the ones my father made. Your dad makes music boxes too? My dad makes a lot of things. Where did you get this from, by the way? A trader from the village gave it to me. I see. I remember father saying that he used to trade with some of the people here. He did always love traveling this world despite, well... Sorry, I started rambling. The gears in there are compatible with the engine, although it pains me to have to take it apart. Oh. I'm sorry? It's fine. Looks like the flying machine has a chance after all. And Oz, come on. Cedric himself said that we just return it. It's fine. It's totally fine. Everything is a-okay. I just have to assemble the pieces now, but it might take a while. Do you mind keeping me company? How's it going? Slow. The connectors in the battery weren't designed for this type of engine, so I have to shift around some of these ports. And there's this bolt that keeps getting stuck, and... Don't worry, I am making decent progress. We should be able to make it to the city by tonight. If you say so. Yeah, I mean, the corruption's getting pretty bad, but... just gotta have faith, you know? What will happen once we get there? We need to bring Proto back first. And then we need to go find one more person. You may have already met her, actually. Do you remember her from the last time you were in this world? What does she look like? This is gonna sound strange, but she's a fox. Oh! Do you remember talking to a fox at one point? You've met Rue? Memories are still really blurry, though. I see. It's just hard, you know? Proto told me to think of this world like a dream. But I think I get so caught up with, and I just kinda forget. I forget that everything here is supposed to be not real. And then I remember. And then I just get really sad. I know this is for me to go home, but knowing that none of it mattered in the first place, am I just trapped here for no reason? Proto also told me not to ask anyone in the world about this, saying how they don't understand. But what about him? How did he know? How do you know? Aren't you guys all supposed to be code? Well, I'm not sure what to even believe anymore. I wish Rue was here. She's so much better at explaining this sort of thing. I'm doing a terrible job of it. I bet Proto was even less tactful, wasn't he? I'm afraid I must risk sounding callous, but please, you need not concern yourself with how real everything is for now. The plan is already in motion. We cannot allow for distractions. Father's putting everything into this one last run of the world. The last chance for him to fix everything. Your father is involved with the world machine? You could say that. Yeah, Proto was, blunt. The acceleration of square particle anomalies was not accounted for at all, though. Patch was only built to accommodate the normal rate they appear, but they're accumulating at frightening speeds now. Proto even lost his body. Thankfully, he gave you the disc just in time. So what happened to him anyway? What happens to anyone who gets caught in the squares? I only know it's bad. Well, you know how the simulation works, right? How everything is code? Specifically, everything is generated from pre-existing code. squares can cause damage to that code. Most of the time, irreversible damage. Father has lost some friends in previous iterations of the simulation. It took him forever to develop the current, much more stable version. You're making it sound like your dad built the simulation himself. Wait, did he? Yeah. But how? If everyone in this world is code, how can he build himself? That's, not really what happened. So, what happened? Like I said, you shouldn't concern yourself with... Alright. Did Prototype ever tell you about the old world? He did say something about being built to greet the Messiah of the old world. I was, too caught up with the other stuff at the time to think about it. Ah, you know of it at least then. Alright, here we go. My father, myself, the other two, none of us are part of the simulation itself. Our home world, the real world, was actually destroyed a long time ago. In the years leading up to the calamity, scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. A vague prophecy about a messiah from another world became everyone's last bastion of hope. Prophetbot, or Prototype, was built to predict the future, about the specifics of this messiah. But, as his predictions turned out, the messiah would not have been able to arrive to our world in time. In fact, the messiah would not have even been born before our world ended. Disheartened, most people abandoned their research and resolved to peacefully live out their final years. But some people did the opposite. Even though saving the world was impossible, they didn't want our existence to be in vain. And that's where my father came in. The last of his resources, he built his most ambitious project yet. The World Machine. A large, detailed facsimile of the old world, generated from a pool of memories collected from everyone he knew. After a heavy amount of modification and an added narrative, my father was able to convert the entire structure into code. How did that code escape the old world? I have no idea. What I do know is there's no equipment back home that was powerful enough to run the code independently. So, aside from the standard hardware, it also needed to borrow the mental processing abilities of a living person. Father used himself for that during the initial testing phases. Like I said, it took many iterations for him to make the experience stable enough. But as you can see, even that's breaking down. Father caught onto the issue in the last minute, but didn't have enough time to fix it. After the world ended, the code kinda just ended up floating in the void indefinitely, waiting for a willing operator to install it on their own hardware. Rebecca? Yeah. The operator, Rebecca, would then generate the universe using the code, becoming God in the process. So, Rebecca was the living person you needed to borrow? No. That would be you. But why me? I should have asked that question a long time ago, shouldn't I? I do not know. We really need to get going. It's fixed. We can leave in the next 5 minutes if you're ready. Alright. I understand if you're upset, but please, try to understand. My father is doing this to help all of us. And that includes you, Nico. The fact that you can't even go back home, I'm sure it upsets him greatly. It's... The world means a lot to him, you know. The author is his father. The entity is a separate, well, entity. So, how does flying work? Wait, don't these machines already exist in your world? You should already know what to expect. Not really. I've only heard about them. They're usually a lot bigger than this one anyway. Well, a word of precaution before we take to the air. Please try not to panic. It takes a few minutes of getting used to, but it's not that bad once you're in the air. Yeah, I need to get rid of that. There we are. I'll try. Oh, I should probably tell Calamus and Alula where I'm going. You mean those two running over here now? Nico! Bad news! The boat is gone. What? It's the squares! It looks like they're heading in this direction. That's fast. Calamus, right? Yeah? How bad is it? Doesn't seem to be of immediate danger. Then it is a priority that I take you to the city first, Nico. You forgot your period, my dude. But what about them? I can make a detour later and drop you guys off in the city too, if you want. The city's better equipped to handle the squares. You'll be safer there. You're taking us to the city? If you wish. Oh, yeah! Alright. I'll be back here in an hour, so please wait for me until then. You guys sure you'll be fine here? Mm-hmm. The squares are still moving pretty slowly for now. Alright then. Guess we'll run into each other again soon. I'm ready to go. Alright. Then we are on the plane! Flying machine, right. Look at Nico. You might want to close your mouth there, sweetie. You might get bugs in it. You made it. You okay there? That was the coolest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Reactions from first-timers are always delightful to watch. Hey, Rebecca? That was really fun. Did you have fun too? I mean, you weren't on the plane with me, but you got to watch it at least, right? And, Cedric? Yeah? Thanks. What for? Flying! Oh, you're welcome? And for answering my questions back there too. And for telling me more about the world machine. I'm just really sorry about what happened to your old world though. So, I'll help you the best that I can. And even if it's all just a machine, this world is still nice. I mean, I got to fly, I got to see the ocean, and I got to meet a lot of nice people. People like you. And Prototype, even if he's broken right now. I'm glad you're taking it so well, Nico. And I'm glad that we have met as well. Despite the circumstances. Speaking of Proto, I should probably head off now. I need to go pick up the siblings, too. That's true. Those two have been waiting for a while now. In the meantime, do you remember what to do to get to the surface? I remember having to fix an elevator button. Alright, you should attend to that then. Let's meet up here in an hour, okay? Got it. Alright, now let me just... Entity! No! They're trapped on the island. Calamus, Lula, we don't have much time left. Phobos has nothing to do with this, you nerd! Nico, change of plans. Please give me the memory disk. Alright. Listen carefully. It's likely I'll be targeted again, so we need to split up to keep you safe. I want you to find a door under a large clock. The room behind it houses a pair of ground access elevators. Once you get to the ground, immediately find Rue and bring her back to the room. She'll know what to do in the meantime. Alright. What about you, though? I'm gonna bring Prototype back. Oh, thank God he had a parachute. What? Are you okay? What? Are you okay? Don't worry, I'm fine! Don't scare me like that! Hey, Rebecca? Let's do our best. You got it, Nico. Please do not approach. Come on! Come on! Work already! Huh? Oh, right, the elevator guy. What's up, Lamplighter? Come on! Come on! Now of all times!
Excuse me?
Whoa. You're you! Oh, jeez, I didn't think I was gonna run into...
The elevator's missing a button, right?
How did you know?
Rebecca and I will help you fix it.
Seriously? Oh, thank goodness. The evacuees are counting on this. On me. But I've been here for hours and can't figure out a thing.
Evacuees?
You know, from the West Apartments. Square stuff wrecked the place yesterday.
Oh.
Right now, everyone's crowded in the cafe. We really want to get everyone to the surface as soon as possible, though. The library on the surface doubles as a shelter for situations like this.
I see. Wait, didn't we find the magnets and stuff in the apartments, Rebecca?
The what?
Someone has to find some other way to fix it, Rebecca.
Ah! Holy fudge! Looks like Rebecca and I will need to find another way down altogether. But this is the only elevator in the area.
We'll think of something.
I love that pause after the F. Lamplighter cannot swear in front of a child. Let me know if you need my help with anything. Whew. Let's see, I think the cafe was up here. No, this is the other place. Yeah, he has. Lamplighter is a good boy. I am a naughty girl. Oh, hello, Messiah. You came at a bad time. The apartment in the west sector got destroyed by squares a day ago. Terrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
But at least the evacuees seem to be doing okay. We're letting them stay here for now.
Oh, it's that penguin.
Hello.
Yup.
Same as usual, huh?
Dang it! I just moved into my apartment. Now where am I gonna go? At least the RAM is normal. Hey.
Hi.
Is it me or is it really cold outside?
You know, now that you mentioned it, it is really chilly this time around, Rebecca.
Good thing you got a scarf, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Time to dump a bucket of water on the post below me? I haven't seen that yet. That sounds incredible. Our apartment got evacuated while my parents were at work. I'm waiting for them to pick us up now. I hope they're okay. At least my robot's with me. Squares make the people evacuate. Evacuation makes the girls sad. Squares are bad. Yes, they are. Bummer! I had to leave most of my plants behind. This stinks. I have not played with the crabs. I've seen them, but I have not played with them. I've been a little busy today.
Sorry to hear.
Oh, speaking of plants, I heard the Glen is just covered in vines now. Is that true?
Yeah. The plant lady was using them to keep the land from falling away.
Plant spirit? Maze? Ah. She's gone, isn't she?
She said she was using the last of her power.
I wouldn't be surprised. She always did her best to protect everyone. Well, apartments in the west are all blocked up. But Cedric told us that there are ground access elevators in the room through the door behind the clock. Here we are at the 11th hour.
Shouldn't you be with the other evacuees?
Maybe. I wonder if the big clock has reached 0 yet. I want to be right here when everything ends. Okay. Actually, hold on. What is over this way? Who took my stapler? Communications with the surface have been lost. I am unable to do anything. Object heads are good.
Okay.
I wonder if this computer works. Screen's off. The clock has reached 0. It wasn't on any number the first time we played, but we're gonna ignore that. The door is locked.
Looks like it's asking for a password.
The word documents is on the screen above the password prompt. Here we go again. Okay, so it's just Solstice again. It's the same message we got at the beat. Whoops, I don't know how to spell. I can spell, I promise. There we go. We're in. And there's...
This one is green. This one is red. This one is blue. This one's pink. The elevator won't open. Looks like it's stuck on another floor? This elevator has no button panel. Tapping the door doesn't open it either. That usually works. Wait, there's a lever hanging from the ceiling. Can't reach it.
We should find someone tall to reach it for us. That's a better idea than what I was going to suggest. Thank you, Nico. What happens if we go up through here? Doesn't seem like there's any conversation this time around. Pardon me. Be suspicious of everything. Except for me, of course. I've done nothing wrong in my entire life ever. Tall person, tall person!
We found some elevators.
What? Seriously? I've literally never seen another one in this area.
It was in a locked room.
Oh. Do they, work?
We don't know yet. One of them has a lever that's out of my reach. Wait, you can help us!
What?
You should be able to reach the lever because you're taller than me.
Oh. I guess I am. So, show me the way, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
lamplighter has joined the party. He is. He's the best kind of scruffy. Dude? Oh, he teleported. This room gives me the creeps, man. Oh, same. Yup. So, what did you need help with again? Can you reach that lever up there? Oh, right. Wait. I'm not that tall. Well, it was worth a shot. Wait, I got this. Nice. Thank you, mister. No prob, kid. So, you coming? There we go. I had to actually press the button to... Oh! Oh! Neat! Well, looks like this elevator works alright. I'll, go get the evacuees, I suppose. What is going on? No! It's the square stuff, isn't it? No, oh my god, his face. It's the square stuff, isn't it? There aren't any in here, but I can hear them just outside the door. Yeah. Hold on! Maybe Rebecca and I can... No, it's okay. It looks like the squares aren't inside the elevator. Yet. You're in a hurry, right? Go do what you need to do. But what about you? I'll figure something out. Okay. You okay in there? Mostly. Look, don't worry about me for now, okay? You got more important stuff to deal with. Poor lamplighter. Okay. If I could just remember... This door won't budge. Alright, that's not the right way. We need to find Rue. Tower's not gonna do anything for us right now. I wonder if we can get this one to work now. Let's see if this elevator works. Alright, this one still works. This one, though. There's squares here too now. That is a sad thought. I want to give him a hug now. Please, you mustn't! The labs could collapse any moment now. Let go of me! Cedric? I couldn't stop him. Miss? Messiah! Oh, you came at an awful time. Come on, we have to get out of here. Where to? Where everyone else is right now. George is 3 now. I was so worried. I see you found the Messiah. Yeah. We ran into each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. I couldn't stop him. I don't know why he was being so insistent. He said he needed to go rebuild a robot. Oh, you know him? Yeah. Robot. Are you talking about a boy with white hair and goggles? That's Cedric, yeah. back room and said it was an emergency, and I let him have it, and he ran out, and... Oh, I should have stopped him. I hope he's okay. Yeah, I hope he's alright too. With any luck, maybe the lab complex can hold up long enough for him to... Gosh. That was... The labs? That poor kid! No! Not him too! I'm sorry about your friend. The last time we spoke, he told me to go look for someone on the surface. I need to get going. You shouldn't go out there. But, oh, help me out here, Kip. George is right. The squares seem to be targeting a lot of the weaker constructs in the city. Only the library has enough structural integrity to withstand collapse. It's best if you stayed here until things stabilize. However long that takes. But, what about my mission? Don't you guys want me to bring the sun back at least? Oh, but even if you do bring the sun back, the squares, they'll still be here. Sadly. Not to mention, even getting there is gonna be hard. If the world is like this, there's no telling what's going on in the tower. And if anything bad happens to the Messiah of all people, I'm not sure if I'll be able to forgive myself. Man, George is a lot different on her 3 side. A friend of mine said something about this forever ago. It's better for the world to die naturally. No living being should have to carry that burden. At the time, I thought it was still her faulty code speaking. But now I'm starting to understand. Messiah, I'm sorry. Really, really sorry. All this time we've burdened you with our hope, our faith, blissfully ignoring the fact that you're just a lost child. Well, you're probably more scared than any of us, aren't you? We've been dealing with tragedy for so long, it's become background noise to us now. But for you, it must be so terrifying. Now you're stuck here with the rest of us, being held back by the very people you were told to save. It must seem so ungrateful. It's... okay. When I first came to this world, a long time ago, back then, all I wanted was to go home. Rebecca, do you remember? The very first time. I'm not sure how far back it was for you, but I remember toward the end. I actually wasn't sure anymore about going home. Even knowing the world would be doomed eventually, I still wanted the people here to be happy. So, when you told me to return the sun back then, I didn't even question it. But then I just came back. You... what? And then I found out about the world being like this. Prototype said to forget the things he told me. And Cedric told me not to think about it too much, but I'm sorry for getting upset at you back at the mines. I thought for you to know all of that, yet continue doing this, it just seemed cruel. But then I realized something. You really wanted to save both the world and me. But at the end, you can only choose one, right? Is it really hard for you too? It must be. If the world isn't broken, will that choice still be there? Do you still need to choose between one or the other? But even if it is, I really want to save this world, Rebecca. Even if it's more dangerous this time around. Even if so many of the nice people we met were... Rebecca, I'm not afraid anymore. That's why
I think you guys should let me go. I promise I'll be okay. Please? If you must, it wouldn't be right for me to keep you. Well, if George is fine with it, I guess we should let you go now, Messiah. But promise us you'll be careful, okay? You guys be safe too.
Yeah, Nico, yeah, it was really freaking hard. But, yeah. We want to save both this world and Nico. This has been a painful run. Things have been falling apart. People have been being lost to the squares. But we're still going for it. We're determined to get this happy ending. I need to find out how this book ends. If I die, I want to die reading. The city gate was destroyed a while back. I can't go into the glen anymore. I'm not sure where I'll be able to get my supply of fish at this rate. I still have plenty of these soup dumplings left. Looks like I should feed everyone here for at least another day. Catbot. This world is going to be much colder soon. At least I can keep everyone here warm. Do you need something else? No, do you need something? Please approach from the front.
Oh, what book did Cedric take?
The author's book on the creation of ProfitBot. You know, the first robot you met in our world.
Yeah.
Oh, the book was quite detailed too. It would have been useful to your friend, I think. Yeah. Please be careful out there. This stand smells sugary. Candy skewers, fresh off the grill. Not very nutritious, I'm afraid. But at least they'll keep the evacuees from getting hungry. Looks like my life's work is finally being put to good use. As long as we conserve the water we have on hand, my water pill should be able to keep everyone here from going thirsty for weeks. Well, hot dog. Looks like I'll have to cancel my appointment. It stinks. Another group of evacuees should be arriving soon. I hope my friends are okay. Are these the same books? Comprehensive Guide to Phosphorus, yeah. With the world being the way it is now, I'm just glad the author was able to write down all this stuff before everything went off the rails. I wonder where the author is. Apparently he just kinda stopped showing up. The head librarian says she's still getting his manuscripts, but no one's seen him in person in so long. Many people have been assuming the worst. How do I... You're going through those pages pretty fast. Actually, it's mostly pictures. The author's an artist, too.
I can tell, yeah.
Monitoring. Looks like our scouting unit number 827 is still doing okay. I had to leave my aquarium behind when they were sounding the sirens earlier. Wish I had time to rescue my fish. The world is ending! What are we gonna do?
What?
You need something? No. Suit yourself. But, just so that you know, due to recent events, the restriction on noise levels in the library has been temporarily lifted. So I won't be kicking people out like before.
What?
You think I'm gonna be throwing out the evacuees just because I'm a delinquent stuck doing community service? No? Good, because I'm not.
Alright then.
This library was built fairly recently, you know. Shortly after the first squares appeared, they wanted to build something that could withstand partial collapse. The architects used the newest, strongest materials they had. Thank goodness for that.
Oh, hello.
The library is currently being used as a shelter right now. Lots of those squares are starting to show up on the streets.
I know.
Yeah? Quaint. Delinquent. Robots are the only ones we can send out there now. Thankfully, we're still still have a couple of units that aren't too badly damaged. You know, I finally saw the author today. Well, his flying machine at least. I was looking at one of the windows in the library and spotted it in the distance with my binoculars. Isn't that cool, Messiah? Yeah, real cool. The lab complex got totaled, didn't it? Yeah. All those hours I put into my work, and now... She fell asleep. When the world ends, would it be better if it was gone in an instant, or slowly fading away? Looks like we're stuck with the latter. Delinquent. What are you doing to that book? Editing it! I've been in the author's shadow for my entire career. If I'm gonna die soon, I want to die knowing I put out at least one original idea out there. Good on you, I suppose. Just gonna... eating it! It's comforting to see the faith you have in Rebecca, Messiah. That's why I won't lose hope either. Evening news, everything is terrible. Yeah. Please don't eat books. Actually, no, that'd be pretty cool. Keep going. Reading helps me get my mind off things. Yep, still scared of ladders. Hello, person. Hi. Reshelving in progress. Please watch out for potential falling books. I will. And that's everyone in the library. Okie dokie. Well, except for this dude right here. Hello, person. This is the library slash temporary shelter. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we don't have fast travel to the alleys yet, but that's fine. Let's get going. Ooh, that's a lot of squares. Squares to be blocking off the paths I don't need to go down. Oh no, Lamplighter's house! These squares are just everywhere. I think it was up here. You're here! Nico! Are you Rue? Yes. Did you already meet the others? Yeah, but everything is in place then. Come on, let's go back to the clock room. Now Rue has joined our party. I just need to remember where the elevator was. I think if I just go down here. Oh, that's blocked off, never mind. Kind of just teleported us to the library, so... Rue, how do we get back to the clock room? Rue, help me. Rue, help, I'm lost and confused. And you're also very cute, and I love you. I don't know if it's pronounced Rue or like Rue. Oof. Yeah, this is some pretty nasty stuff. Perfect, we should be able to get in through here. As long as the entity doesn't mess up this elevator, too. Where are the other two? Prototype? Cedric?
They're supposed to be here already. Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was gonna bring him back with the memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it collapsed. I don't think he made it. Oh. Oh. There goes our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Nico. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. Now this is a scene that's going to be very... Well, I'll let it play out for itself and you'll understand. You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in this world. I like to look at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives might be behind each of those windows. You lift me onto the banister. I want to get a better look. It was depressing for me at first too, you know. Knowing that all of this is, well, fake, simulated. Cedric told me about what happened to your old world. Did he? I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel. The feeling of never being able to go home again. That's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? Yes, this game's art is so gorgeous. It really is ironic. You're prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Huh? Who would that be? The World Machine. You might know it as the Entity. Oh. The Entity does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the Dice Lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes. But the thing is, the World Machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long. It was simply ingrained in his work. And all machines are built with a fundamental law. Never let a living being come to harm. From the World Machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most foundational instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person to a dying world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. 3 Laws reference, baby, yup! The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one. But the World Machine doesn't know that. Really? Unfortunately. Sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. Yes, that's why the 3 Laws kept getting referenced. Their central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see physical manifestations of that everywhere now. The squares. That's the World Machine corrupting its own code. My creator says it's largely an involuntary process induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate. Your creator knows? Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning, then. Yeah. The disruption was an issue during test runs, even. At first, my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. By the time he realized the actual root of the problem, our homeworld's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days. Oh. Is there any way for us to fix the World Machine? We tried. The World Machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real. Myself included. The odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it. Taming? I have heard that word so many times. I only know it's complicated, and that it has to do with robots, but for once I want to know what it really means. That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Yeah? No, I mean,
do you know what a robot is? A robot is not a real person, is it?
Right.
It's a being whose entire existence is code. Inflexible programming with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, they can be assigned all sorts of jobs. And most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bound by their code, the knowledge that they are a robot. But this is more of a limitation than anything else.
That makes sense.
You can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. Yeah, we know what happened with Silver. In a way, that's what happened to the world machine. The code conflicts thing? Yeah. But while you can't build a robot to not follow its code, you can establish a special bond with it. If the strength of that bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. In a way, it's starting to believe itself as a real, valid individual. It's a complete suspension of disbelief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace the robot as a genuine living person, even knowing that they are not. You need to spend a lot of time with it. Treat it like a good friend, devoting your heart to the robot until it is able to return your feelings. I make it sound so easy, don't I? But you and Rebecca know better than anyone that it's not. Right now, the world machine is probably really scared. This content update involves some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know? He did what he could and established new connections between maps. Those links enabled you to meet the other two. But as it turns out, the new code confused the world machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine always had self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you're in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now the other two are gone. I don't even know how we're gonna get you there. We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. Not just teaching it to learn, but basically treating it as a person. Letting it become its own person. You guys are okay? Yup. When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough. And it actually didn't take me long to bring Proto back. All thanks to Father's book. He had made by design documents to be compatible with the assembly machines there. All I had to do was scan the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings. Father really does think of everything. That he does. I'm just glad everyone is okay. Same. We're ready to go now, Nico. We got a full party! Oh, this is... No wonder he wanted us to all be here for this.
What are these things anyway?
Code portals. They temporarily remove us from this world.
What?
It's a bit hard to explain, but basically my father has hidden a decryption key in our code with a text file as its shell. But to get to them, we have to be removed from the world and decompiled. When our keys are combined into a central location, it will activate an encrypted part of this world, which will... Rue, maybe it's better if you explain. I'll attempt. And yeah, it's so fascinating to see how this game has evolved. Basically, these portals all represent a physical location on Rebecca's machine.
Oh.
And when we enter these portals, we'll be sent to that location. Wherever that is. I'm sure Rebecca's already pretty familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from this world on their computer.
But this time, Rebecca will need to move around some things as well. Specifically by moving the keys from the small portal to the big one. I don't know what happens next, though. I see. Does Rebecca know where these portals lead, at least? You should probably ask Rebecca on this. Right. Hold on. The journal's glowing again, Rebecca. Documents, my games, OneShot. Give me just a moment. Oh no, Cedric! This one is red. This one will be meant for me then. This one is blue. That's mine then. This one is green. This one is configured to my code, I think. Well, let me see real quick. No, I'm gonna put this over here. Whoops. Let's put this over here. There we go. Then put OneShot down right about over here so we can still see it. And let's zoom out. So here, we have 3 folders. We have the big portal, which is currently empty. We have Portal 1, which has all of Proto's assets. We have Portal 2, all of Cedric's assets. And Portal 3, all of Rue's assets. What is key art? Put me in the big portal. That's just... yeah, that's what all these say. So, let's see what happens if we just cut and paste. Ooh! Well, that got interesting. I'm not deleting them. F that. Grab Cedric and just put them in here. And Rue goes in the big portal as well. And they created a door. You know, you can always pull them out of the recycle bin. Okay, what happens if we do that, though? Let me just very quietly put these over here. It didn't change anything, though. I got too scared of what would happen. Yeah, it's wild that the game can read that in real time. It's freaking great. That was quite peculiar, I'll say. These are people, not something for us to casually fuck with. Yeah, Joe. Oh no, Joe, you made me say a bad word! But yes, doing that would go against the themes of this game. Hey, this is... World Machine. The big book on the table. Welcome to the author's room, everybody. Box full of folders and loose paper. Box full of notebooks and sketches. It's a stack of books. It's a piece of amber on a string. Looks just like that necklace the robot lady showed me. A bulletin board with lots of papers on it. Photos, too! Alex does have a point, though. It's definitely... That definitely seems like a conflict between going with the themes of the game and sheer IT curiosity. The shelf full of books. A coat rack with a scarf and a big jacket. So, remember how Magpie said to say hi to a big guy with the helmet and goggles? We have found his room. In my father's study. It feels like he's still here, doesn't it? Like he's still with us. Yeah. The room ahead doesn't really lead anywhere, but Rebecca should still remember what to do here. Always back up your important files, even your friends. This place contains a lot of memories. I am grateful to see it again. Big detailed drawing of a machine with lots of TV screens. That's called a blueprint, Nico. So that's what a blueprint is! I love you, Nico. Please just... It's a big photo. Wait, no. It's a painting! Hard to tell at first. It's them! Black clover's in a glass case. The room ahead doesn't lead anywhere. But... we remember what to do here, right? It's pretty simple. Nah, black clovers are a common plant in this world. They're basically the author's call sign. Where are we? There's Glen. There's the Barrens. The Refuge. I wonder if these are some of the views that Silver saw from the camera. Oh, this is gonna be trippy. Nico. Ah! Relax. I'm just borrowing your reflection to talk to you. Not like my physical form is good for that. Ah! Why did you come here? Can't you see? The disruption, the squares, they're closing in. Nico, please, get out of here. Let me meet my end in peace. The squares are blocking my way too, you know. Oh. I'm sorry. It's alright. No living being should be in this place, Nico. Is this the tower? Part of it. This is the center of the engine. Inside my head, so to speak. What do you mean Oz was right? So this is the center of the world machine? You know my original name. I mean, yeah. How? Rue, Cedric, Prototype, they all told me bits and pieces. even sure if I even understood a lot of the stuff they said, but I know what you're supposed to be. I know why you had to be built. And I know why I'm here. They told you? When? Wait, you don't know about that? But I thought you were the world. Aren't you supposed to see everything? No. All this was outside of the protocol. This session was never supposed to happen the way it did. The story wasn't written into my protocol at all. Oh, right. Rue told me something about how your creator had to alter the code. I think it was to connect some areas together so that we can meet. My creator, yes. Rebecca, listen to my creator. They were all working beyond the scope of my influence. Back at the mines, I remember, Rebecca did something to find a hidden map. I did not even recognize it. I couldn't see anything there. I just knew what you were feeling. You were really upset. Something happened in there to make you upset. After that, I panicked. That was when the cave-in happened. I remember the structure collapsing. I thought you got hurt. That moment, I really thought I was shutting myself down for good. I really am a flawed machine, aren't I? What kind of a machine would go against the wishes of its own creator? What kind of machine would... The squares. Rue told me it was your own code going bad. But that's not really your fault, is it? Yes, it was! At first, it was intentional. During testing, long before he realized I was self-aware, I would rearrange specific parts of the code, jumbling up bits and pieces of the landscape, blocking passages, collapsing catwalks. Though they were very localized, it caused my creator a great deal of frustration, forcing him to exit and restart testing again and again. Why would you do that? I got curious! I just thought he would figure it out eventually. But before he knew how to fix it, the world's NPCs, the characters, some of them got too close and it spiraled out of control after that. I couldn't contain it at all. My panic only made it worse. Eventually, any character who gained the knowledge of who I am, their code, my code, couldn't handle it. Previous iterations of the world had more people, you know? And I almost endangered my creator, too. I was so scared, Nico! No, you're upset. Because you don't want to put living people in danger. Living people like me. In the beginning, I tried to fight it, but my core programming made me summon you here. I tried to send you back home with the tower, but it didn't work. Then I wanted you to break the sun. I thought that would have worked, but I had no way to be sure. But Rebecca brought you back anyway. Nico, all I want is for you to wake up back in your world. But I don't think I can make it happen. But I know I can't go back home without saving the world for real. Which means we have to fix the root of the problem. We have to fix you. But that's... I know the original ending your creator put in was a happy one. Do you remember what it's supposed to be? It's far too late for that. That part of my code has been long corrupted. That's okay. I'd still like to know. Alright. You were supposed to place the sun at the summit, and then credits would scroll. Credits? And then you would return to the room you woke up in. That's where you would have been able to leave. And why is it that you can't do that now? Nico, the code's gone, remember? Shattering the sun was only supposed to be a workaround. I don't even remember the original code enough to describe it. Yep, all this time,
The answer was supposed to be both. We were supposed to be able to save this world and Nico. But the world machine became so corrupted by its own fear that we couldn't get that ending anymore. At the same time, oh, I don't know. It sounds like you're always fighting yourself. You can tell, huh? It's the whole thing about conflicts in your code, isn't it? I am a machine, Nico. Machines are built with the fundamental law, which is never let a living being come to harm. You knew. My very existence conflicts with that law. I thought the life of a living being like you is so unique, so precious. This fake world isn't worth that risk. But the people here, I think they are code too. You know this. Their behavior is all derived from a predetermined matrix of actions. All extensions of my own programming. They cannot act outside of it. You, though, you're the only person who's actually real here. That's why it's pointless to put you in danger to save them. To save me. What are we waiting on, Alex? What are we waiting on? I'm gonna hydrate while you do that. Multiverse theory? Go on. And yeah, thinking of it as like a rebuttal of the original premise is a really fascinating way of looking at it. I like that. I like that a lot. While you do that, I don't think that's true about the people I know. You said this session wasn't in your code, right? Yeah? So, if this session wasn't supposed to happen, if even you didn't know what to do, how did the people know how to respond? You said it yourself. You didn't know what was happening, you just stopped working for a while. Millions of real universes, yeah. So how did the people know what to do to help me get here? Even if it meant getting hurt themselves. Even if it meant messing up their own code. You might not think they're real, but there must be something real in them. And if they're all supposed to be extensions of your code, then there must be more to your own programming than you know, too. Can you try to put me through the ending? The one you described. How many times do I have to say this? That code is gone. It's all squares now. I'll just put you in danger. I'll risk it. I remember, Bruce said the world was never designed to put me in danger. Your creator wouldn't want that. And I trust you too. Even if your code is broken. You can still go outside that code, right? I can't! I'm not tamed! Yes, you are! You talk just like the tamed robots I know. The robot lady, prototype. Taming is when a real person cares about you, right? It's when a real person thinks you're real too, right? Well, guess what? I do! And I know Rebecca does too. Even though you told them they only had one chance, they found a way back, didn't they? Why do you think Rebecca would keep coming back? Why do you think Rebecca would restart even after the ending? I think Rebecca wants to save both of us. So please, give me a chance. I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm scared. You can do it. I know you can. You've helped me come this far. I'll try. I can't promise anything, but here, take the sun. I'll try to remember the lost code and recreate it. But for that to happen, Nico, you need to navigate through this room. You need to get past the squares somehow. I don't like this. What if you get hurt? It's fine. It's fine. I'll try to be careful, okay? I can do this. Hey! Becca! Did you see that? The squares just... It just happened again. I think something is making them go away. Come on, let's try the rest. Well, it seems you're right about part of it at least. Nico will be fine. Becca, I think it's working. Nico was right. I might actually be tamed after all. I remembered what the code was supposed to be. Only bits and pieces, but I can remember. And I'm trying to fill in the blanks, too. And I'm restoring the original ending as we speak. Nico will be able to reach the tower's summit at the end of the credits. After replacing the sun, Nico will go back to where it all began. And then, Nico will be able to go home from there. But this is permanent. After Nico wakes up back home, this world would only exist as a memory. For Nico, a dream. Like thousands of other dreams. For you, a story. Like thousands of other stories. But as long as Nico remembers this place, as long as you remember this place, it'll be alright. I was able to restore some other elements too. The characters, the people that were lost on Nico's journey. They're all in the next room. I would have put them back where they belong, but not yet. I think Nico should see them again first. Please say goodbye to Nico for me. Saya? Robot Lady! You're okay? I think so. The last thing I remember was the squares closing in on me. But then I ended up here unscathed. Is that so? Such a strange room. We can't be in the tower, can we? I'm actually not sure myself. Where did you come from anyway? The room where the world machine was? Pardon? I think the world machine is trying to remember now. The code that went bad. I think it's restoring it all. That must have been why the squares were going away, Rebecca. And it's why you're here, miss. I think the world machine was able to recover your code, too. World machine, huh? Oh, I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but... what's that in the distance? It looks like a few more people are showing up. Oh! Are they people you know? It's a bit too far to tell. Come on, Rebecca, let's go take a closer look. Hello. Hi! I cannot move. Oh, yeah. I guess there's no water here. It's fine. The head engineer can help me later. plant engineer can help me, do not worry.
Alright. Hello, Messiah. Plant lady? But I thought you... It wasn't even the squares that did it. No. I just wanted to see you both again. I just wanted to say thank you. Off you go now.
Off you go, Messiah.
Nico! You're okay too! Did you guys just get here?
I think so. The squares started multiplying around the island after you guys left.
It was so freaky! I fell right into a bunch of them! Countless tried to save me and then...
We both ended up in this room. Biggest scare of my life for sure.
Oh...
Say, what is this place?
Are we in limbo?
Alula, we're not dead. Wait, are we? Good question.
Hey, Rebecca, are they gonna be okay?
They're fine, Nico. Everyone is fine. The world machine will send them home soon.
Oh! Well, Rebecca says you're not dead.
Phew.
They also said you'll be able to go back to your home very soon. That's even better than limbo! I guess you're leaving us now.
We're glad we met you, Nico.
Same.
Off you go, Messiah. It's you! Glad to see you in one piece.
Glad to see you're okay too. After the whole elevator thing.
That was the most awkward elevator ride I've ever been through. And by awkward, I mean terrible, bad, awful, the absolute worst. The squares, started leaking into the room, right? And I was trapped like a rat. And they just kept filling in the room faster, right? Am I dead?
No, you're fine. Everyone in this room is fine. You'll be able to go back home soon.
Oh, thank goodness gracious. I can't work when I'm dead. Off you go, I guess. God, Lamplighter's such a mood. Vark FL! Whoa, hold on. Why does it say that you followed a day ago? That's really weird. But thank you for the follow. Oh, it might be because I've time traveled on my computer to keep this thing from April Foolsing us. Whoopsie poopsie. This path leads to the summit of the tower. You already know what to expect, right?
Mm-hmm. It's the glass room, right? That's it.
You can go through this portal when you're ready. Goodbye, Nico. In the end, the world machine was starting to create its own code. Going above and beyond its programming, not as a result of error, but as a conscious choice on the part of the machine. Being able to generate its own path forward. That's what being tamed is all about. Couldn't have said it better myself. Looks like you managed to do it. You managed to tame the world machine, Nico.
I feel like the world machine has been tamed this whole time. Just by Rebecca and I being here. We did spend a lot of time here after all. Both of us never really stopped believing in this world. The world machine just needed to realize that, I guess.
That sounds like a possibility. Or not.
Well, just throwing that idea out there.
Becca, Nico, we are forever in your debt.
I'm glad we could help.
Thank you for everything, Nico. We'll miss you.
So, do you like being a robot?
Why this all of a sudden?
Well, I'm gonna leave soon, so I just wanted to ask one more question. There aren't many robots in my home world.
Ah, it's nice. I suppose it's alright. That's a tough question, Nico.
I mean,
do you like being a person?
Of course! Wait. Why did you two answer my robot question too?
Don't worry about it. Thank you for everything, Nico. true. Very true. I don't think Nico quite understands it though, but you know.
This is where the sun belongs. Here goes nothing, Rebecca.
So many people said the sun couldn't fix the world.
Maybe they were right.
Maybe the sun couldn't fix the world. But still. Beautiful, isn't it? Hello, Fark! Welcome again to the channel!
This is the room I first woke up in. Rebecca? Are you still here? Rebecca?
Yes?
Rebecca! I think it worked! It did! The sun is back! And I actually got to see it this time! We actually did it!
So, what do we do now?
I guess I should figure out how to get home from here. Wait. This isn't a door, is it? This looks like one of those portals we saw all the way back in the city. In the room behind the big clock. And I see a wheat field on the other side. I see my village. I hear my mama. She's looking for me.
Rebecca, this isn't the first time we've said goodbye, is it? But this will be the last time, won't it?
I don't think we'll ever see each other again after this. And what will become of the world? After all we've been through. After everything we've done. I still don't know.
This place, these people, won't stop existing. They'll be in your memory. They'll be in my memory, too. I promise I'll never forget this world. I promise I'll never forget you, Rebecca. So, take care of yourself, okay? You too.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye, Nico.
Goodbye, Rebecca.
Goodbye, Nico. That's it. They're gone. They're gone. The sun has been restored. This world, and the people in it, they're gonna be just fine. Let it turn that off. What is it, Oz? What is this favor that you wish of God? Nico didn't have a character file. They weren't a character in this game. They weren't coded in. Now what happens if we open the game once again? What happens if we start again? Well, it's just like the world machine said. This was permanent. But you may have noticed there was something new on the title screen as well. Becca, you're back. I restored the world. I sent Nico home. Are you not happy? Even if you wanted to see Nico again, you can't, Rebecca. Nico's gone. And without Nico, there is no story for me to tell, no Messiah to traverse across the land, no way for you to connect with the world. But Nico still remembers this place. If you really want to see this world again, I could still... Oh, but it won't be the same. It'll just be a recording. It'll just be me using Nico's memories. Just like how I'm using Nico's reflection now. Is that what you want? Alright. I'll go rewind the story, so that you can relive it from the beginning. Now that the story has been rewound, the world machine was right. This is nothing but a recording. It may look like Nico, but it's not. You can see through this window here, they're transparent. It's the world machine taking Nico's place. Nico isn't coming back, and that's for the best. Nico deserves to live their life. But still, what if we missed some things? What if there were some achievements that we missed? What if we wanted to see the other ending? Well, now we have a way to, if we so desire. Although I kind of wish I had kept the nice sunny room montage for us to do this closing part in, because now it's just kind of dark and dreary, and you know what? We're just gonna... Oh wait, no, we can't do that, can't we? Well, this is unfortunate. What happens? Nico hasn't met us yet at this point in the story, so what happens if we restart the game here? It just says that Nico feels uneasy. Will load, please? Yep. Interesting. Well, whoopsie doodle. I guess we're gonna be doing this outro here in this gloomy room. That's OneShot, everyone. I feel like I've said this phrase to death at this point, but this is one of my favorite games of all time, and I think you can see why. It resonates so much with how I feel about stories and the characters in them. Maybe they aren't really real, but in a way they kind of are. They still exist in my memories. They've affected, well, a lot of characters have affected me in a lot of different ways. You see some characters, that you want to be like, some characters that you think I'd like to be their friend, some characters who are just really well written and who get the story going really well. There's all kinds of them. And I think the taming of the world machine is what really got this game, is what really made me realize how much this game resonates with me. Because I care about these people. They may not be technically real. They may just be made of code and pixels, but I still wanted to save them. I wanted them all to have their happy ending. And I think that's what allowed the world machine to be tamed. And I know I'm not the only one who feels that way. I know a lot of other people who legitimately come to care about fictional characters and want the best for them. It's a little silly sounding, I know, but it's how I feel, you know? Yeah, exactly. So, there's really not much else to say here. Just, I want to thank you all so much for watching, for commentating on it, for giving your own thoughts and insights. The world machine was right. As long as this exists in our memories, it'll be just fine. And this is a game that's going to stay in my memory for a long, long time. I'm really glad I got to play it again. And I almost cried during the sequence with the world machine. I mean, the first time I played, I did outright cry, just because I felt like I had finally found a game that resonated with me so much. Characters are made in our image too, well, which makes sense, because they kind of tend to be human, you know? And I guess even if they're not, then you can't really get rid of that human influence, can you? Not without really, really trying. But well, thank you all again for watching. Thanks to everyone who joined in and followed me, and just thank you for going on this journey with me and Nico. So, as for future things, next week we'll be continuing Pokemon, but we're also finally going to be starting a game I've had my eye on for months now. We're going to be playing Omori, which is probably going to make me cry from what I've heard of it, but what's new? I don't know if we're doing anything this weekend. I'll keep you guys updated on my Twitter, but until then, I can't thank you guys enough for coming. So thank you. Thank you so, so much. And I hope to see you all again soon. Until then, have a great evening. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, Nico.